Secretary of State. We became close then, and you've stayed involved as well and continue to lead. So thank you for your leadership. I always love coming up here because wherever I go in Genesee County, any event I go to, you are there. So I appreciate everything you do to serve the county and serve your community. How are you feeling this morning? Good. Guess what? After today, we only have 5 Saturdays left. That's it. Until Tuesday, November 6th. That is it. This is 6, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. So you've got to get out there on the doors today. I know it's cold, but it's also a fun, nice fall day. You won't maybe not have too many more of these either. And I'm just asking for your help. As was said earlier, if you're tired, just knock one more door, go the extra mile. And when you're on the doors today, I want to ask, we're going to be talking about Debbie Stabenow, who's done tremendous. I mean, she is one of the best leaders in the U.S. Senate, period. And just as an aside, after a week like we've all had, like we've all experienced as a country this week, demoralizing, sad, frustrating, there is no better day than today than to stand up and knock on those doors and help re-elect someone who is there fighting for us in the U.S. Senate every day and making us proud. So tell the story of a great leader named Gretchen Whitmer, who's running to be our next governor, who I can't wait to serve with because she's not just got an incredible heart and commitment to serving others, but she's got an incredible wealth of leadership and experience in getting things done, which is going to bring a type of leadership to Lansing that we have not seen in recent years, and is really going to move things along and fight for people. So I'm really excited about that too. But I also want to ask for your help because as we get so excited about the women and our great candidates for Supreme Court as well who are running to really change things in this state, in my view, whether it's health care or better roads or clean water or better schools, whatever issue brings you here today, know that our ability to see change on any of them, including having our voices heard in Washington, all depends on whether we have access to the vote. And that's the job of the Secretary of State, to make sure that access is protected, to make sure we have on Election Day polls that work well, that when you cast your ballot you can feel confident it's counted, and we can trust the results of the election. That's what's at stake in this year's Secretary of State election. It's a choice between whether we will have secure elections, and I'm prepared on day one to bring the best ideas of election security here to Michigan and implement them. It's a choice between whether we'll have access to the vote or not. It's a choice between whether we'll have someone in that office fighting for you, or someone in the office, as my opponent is, who'll be fighting essentially for the DeVosses, who fully funded her campaign and are supporting her 100%. But what I'm asking for you today is you go on those doors and tell people the story about the Secretary of State race. Talk about how I will be a Secretary of State that will save the citizens of Flint and Genesee County, will save them time by cutting down wait times in those branch offices to 30 minutes. I will save them money by fighting against unfair increases in driver's fees that have hit our families hard in recent years. And I will fight to ensure that your vote and your voice is heard in Lansing. Because when we talk about what it means to not have your vote count and not have your voice heard, you know it better than anyone in this state. It means kids don't get access to clean water. It means we don't get good educational opportunities, and we have roads that are crumbling and healthcare systems that are falling apart. And so that's what's at stake in this election, and this election for Secretary of State. So when you're on those doors today, just tell the story of a military spouse. You guys saw my husband was here earlier, who knows firsthand what it's like to have your husband serving in Afghanistan trying to vote and have his vote bounce back as undeliverable, as his was in 2012 when he tried to vote while deployed. I'm going to change that. I'm going to bring the policies that are in other states here to Michigan to ensure that no voter, whether you're a military service member, a veteran, or any citizen in the state, ever feels like their vote doesn't count. Because it does, and it is the most powerful tool that any of us have in our democracy in ensuring our government is making decisions that are in the best interest of all of us. So are you ready to tell the story today on the doors of a military spouse who just wants to save you time, money, and protect your vote and your voice in Lansing? Well, I need your help because our internal polls are showing that not a lot of people are paying attention to our race, but when they do, when they hear my message, we win and we win big. But not unless they hear our message. So will you help me get our message out today? Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dad. Thank you all for the work you're going to do.